Alright. Hey everyone who just joined, how's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Liv. Oops. Lyric, let me tell you, you were almost gonna be the only healer tonight. Almost, but I got you some help. I was like, I can't do that to Lyric. Probably not. Let's see, Jay and Kat, you guys are here. So I've been thinking about this whole tank swapping thing for this first boss. And I think since you guys are watching your mitigations, you need to be the ones that call swap. Yeah, I would say once you tier up to 45, you just need to call swap. And then what needs to happen is TA needs to change target, and all melee will still stay put, but we'll just kill whoever is there, and try to burn them all equally down to 50%. If we end up in a situation, let's put it like this, DPS can always move. But the problem we were having last time was we were getting most of the mechanics sorted, except the fact that the tanks weren't able to survive the mid-shred. And the only way to avoid it is for the tanks to swap more frequently. So that's what I want to try tonight for a strategy. Yeah. Yeah. Because Yellow's mid-shred was who's in Lahar? Okay, got it. There we go. I am on Maloa Cat, so you guys can send me a towel, or you can. I don't have World up, but I do have LFF up. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And it's easier for you guys to pull it because you're watching that anyways, as opposed for me to try to micromanage that. Yeah. So if you can call for that, if you can call swaps, that would be really useful. That's just be more vocal and communicate. Really, in this fight, the only calls that need to be made is two tanks talking with each other, calling when swaps need to happen, and TA saying when to swap to new target, and then me calling well, not reses, Lyric calling reses, and me calling like, okay, well, we've got burning or puddle or, you know, those things. And it's just a matter of, you know, getting our communication down, getting our strat down, and then, well, I kind of feel like this is one of those bosses that once we learn the dance and we get it down a couple of times, you know, we'll be able to repeat the success. We got very close last time. We got him down to 20%. 25, that's right, 25, not 25. Who? Exactly. Way, way easier, yeah. Alright, I am on Maloa Cats. You guys can send me a towel or type Maloa and LFF and I'll pick you up.
You defeated Suginzi. That is quite the feat. You must be quite the fighter. He has eluded us for years. That is quite the stinger. I would not want to tangle with the beast to whom it was attached.
Well, if you're coming across as a robot. Okay. Oh, missing cat. Cat, let me know when you're in. So, I don't know if you guys saw the message today about the fact that one reason they suspect there's lag in this raid is because of one of the LM skills. So they should be doing a bug fix for that in the next update. I know, right? Poor LMs. All right. I think I'm going to start it up for us. No, Lift's coming back. He just rebooted his system because He was sounding like a robot. So you wanted to get a fresh connection. Alrighty. Let's not put table down yet. Let's go ahead and just start clearing some trash. And we'll get table. On your board. spot him, just because I know it's going to take us a pull or two to get back into the rhythm of things. So remember, I'll be doing 3 call outs. Burning. I don't know, we did this last time, right? Where y'all see this black square that's on the ground, okay? But when I call burning, we'll run to this black square and drop our puddles here. Remember, we've got about 2 seconds to get out of that puddle without taking any damage. So make sure that when I call burning, you usually have 10 seconds to get to the spot and get ready for the drop. And then sit there and watch for the drop, and once the drop drops, get out of it. This fight is really a fight of survivability, more so than a DPS check. Then the next thing that I'm going to call is puddle. Do you guys see in the corner there looks like skull heads to the left of Kulkorth, right? You see there's a spot open there on the ground. That's where I want you to go drop your puddles. I know last time we were dropping it here in the black space, but the problem with doing that is that it then fills up this area where we need to come for burning. So puddles are going to be dropped in that far corner to the right of where I'm facing, okay? So I'll call puddle in somebody's name, you run over there, wait for it to drop, come back. If call burning, we run to the black spot carpet, wait for it to drop, get out, get back to our positions. And then if we call Tamok on so-and-so, that means that person will need extra heals because Tamok is chasing them down. And then remember with Burmak, he does his potty dance, is what I'm going to call it, in the center of the room or wherever, where he's doing the AoEs that you need to move away from. So those are the callouts that I'll be making. Cats, what are your callouts going to be? Well, yeah. So okay, good. Yeah, you're much better now. Much better. And then Luric, all reses for us. Your reses obviously is yourself and Gary, and then Res and lastly Jay. You got a couple of options. Remember that when you guys are tanking, it does that massive puddle drop damage. You have to move him out of that ASAP and then turn him so that he's not facing melee. And melee, then if you can't get to a target because of a puddle, just call it. This is a reminder for me to live all the way I need to do that. That doesn't look like you're gonna be able to get back in. Up to 2031. I am so gonna go to that. So I grew up in South Africa, and football and soccer wasn't a thing in South Africa, but rugby was. Rugby and cricket. So those are sports I grew up with. Alright, Cargill, you're healing as well, right? So sorry, Lyric, I lied to you. You've got multiple res options. Yourself, Cargill, Gary, then Liv, then Jay. So you got 5 reses. Liv, you back? I can hear you. Okay. Do you want to try or do you want to drop and figure it out? Okay. Of course, just when you need it, right? I'm asking Liv if to come. Because they're on the subject. We can do this. There we go. No, I got Lyric on GPS. That's what he's usually used to. Oh, and then Cargill and you can be in the tank side. I think that'll work. Yep. Yeah. I guess we don't have a mariner, so a red cap or a mariner would be good. Oh, Nim says he'll come. He'll come red cap for us. Nim is just gear swapping. He should be ready any minute now. So did everyone have a good weekend? A good Easter? Yeah, mine was pretty quiet. Hey Nim! Thanks for coming. Quick question, Nim. Have you done P2 before? Okay, excellent. Hopefully you have some pointers for us as well. Okay, good. We've got this boss down to 25%. So, we're just learning the dance. Alright, folks. Alright, this is going to be a ready check to make sure everybody is here by the keyboards and in the instance. Alright, anybody got a table for us? Thank you so much, Lyric. Go ahead and eat up. Alright. Were you having a whole conversation with us and wondering why I was ignoring you? That when that happens, we're like, why am I being ignored? I feel so, left out. And then I'm like, oh, okay. They didn't hear anything that I said. Anyways, okay. Alright, folks. We are all green. Let's go get her done. Puddle cargo. Burning. Burning. Puddle in the red. Burning. weapon up. That's okay. Take your time. Do that. Get your setup to the way you like. We are 3 healing it. Yeah, we don't have an RK healer tonight. Can y'all remind me how combat analysis works? Because I don't know if you can see here, Liv. Like I have all the individual targets, but like this one is 3 seconds. I'm like, obviously that's not correct. I didn't die or res. And then this one is 2 minutes 9. Okay. Because this has been really confusing me. Okay. This here? Or up here? Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, cool. It's been 6. Yeah, it's been 6 months, so I want to make sure. Hunter DPS still sucks. I don't have. Still working on gear. I'm almost to the point where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just roll a red arcade. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But I know that they're supposed to. I know they're supposed to be fixing the hunter as well, so. Anyways, LJ, I'm gonna make you target us. That way I could just focus on TA. Yeah. Yep. up. Stabilize. Yeah. All I have to say is it wouldn't be fun if it was a cakewalk. You can open scrolls my size. Yep. Tank side needs open close. Puddle on Evie. Burning. So Kulkorth has a 180-degree damage. So when they're gonna pull him and move him, you guys gotta make room for the tanks to do the swapping, so you don't get frontaled. And also, Jay, when we're on Kulkorth, please make sure that he's not facing the group. Okay, good. Just keep at it. My scrolls are on cooldown. I'm going to... do have to that would be good to use. You don't have to, but it will make your time easier. And where's my attack? Do I have attack tomes? Alright. This is gonna be a ready check. Hit ready if you're good to go. Yeah. Force puddle drops. You guys gotta move. Thanks. That's on y'all. Alright, we are all green. Let's go.
The masters have ordered
Not a puddle. Burning. Watch the Charlie. Burning. Alright, they're not dropping their pedals. The mock on let's res. Burning. Get on the black square. Also high. Mock on lyric. Puddle on Steiner.
May this ground you tread be cursed!
Yeah. Remember, this fight is about survivability, so do whatever the hell you need to stay alive first, and then do DP, and then do DPS. Okay, because that's ready. All right, we're all green. Learning how to run this. Huddle on the side. Burning. Yeah. Okay. So I believe range we've mostly been hanging out back here and just dancing back and forth like this. Um, yes. And then we just need to move up towards the boss when he comes into this corner. Yeah. So I do sometimes run up to the melee so that I can get some heals. I will do that. So I believe last time when we had more success we always done the entire time. You may want to try that again. So that the healers can run all over the place to try to catch us. Anyways. So we all just run over here, kind of spread out, and then I've been, as the hunter, I've been trying to stay towards the back to leave room for the melee up so they can get to the bosses quicker. Yeah. puddle. Stretch our legs. Everybody take 5. Take a breath. Get a drink. We'll come back. Be right back.
The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will.
Okay.
The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. masters have ordered me to hold this place. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will...
Boss's like, let me ignore the obvious target that is right standing nearby. Let me run to the door.
The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will not... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will not... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will...
Still okay, but taking a chance here.
The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place.
Yeah, still
You
missing a
will...
couple of folks.
The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. You will... The masters have ordered me to hold this place. ordered me to hold this place. You will not.
Doot. Stein, are you here? Alvin, you here? We definitely were more stable, but then we got unstable and everything went to hell. I think is to after we have the burning cutscene, get our heals maxed out. So that when burning max morale. Is that fire dot. Alright. LJ, you ready? Alright, we are all green. Take us in. back and stuff. Puddle and slime. Unlock on target. Let's rest all Sorry, I'm missing the conversation. Are we... Do people need tokens? I mean, I don't buy them all. Yeah. Is it the +5 boost this one, Liv? Well, we're gonna try this one. But, yep, I just bought one from the store for DPS side. Ah. Damn, okay. Alright, so for next time, everybody bring Delving Hope tokens. Let's keep the ball moving though. Alright, folks. Let's do this. We're all green. Remember when we could get a burning, just focus on staying alive. And then, okay, we're stabilized. Like, I feel like that's where everything goes haywire. Because when they're running around, right, get that taken care of. So let's focus on cleaning that. Alright, we're all green, take a sip. And attacking that was really great for swapping good calls. Much better. Whenever you're ready.
The master.
Gotta be cleaner than that. I'm not gonna... Nope, reset. Yeah, if we have burning and the eye at the same time, we still gotta take that eye out of reach. Because otherwise, what happens? Burning down a big puddle. Burning data puddle.
Mhm. Mhm. Let's do a couple. I mean, like, we still have 20 minutes left. Let's do formidable because, um, I'm not. What's Nast on top? Yeah, it's so the one reason why I was able to stay alive so long in that fight is because I kept following Cargill around to be in his AoE heals, especially after the burning when that dot's on me. The first thing I do is I make a beeline for the bear because Cargill's been doing a really good job in doing the big roar right at that point that will get everybody's health up. But the problem is if you're not in range from him, that's you're not gonna get it. So that's what we gotta practice on the DPS team is that after um after the burning dot, we have to focus on grouping up to get that heal. That's why I put a sun over my head so that I run to Cargill and make sure that, getting those heals. Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Let's keep at it. I mean, let's try it with Yeah, unfortunately, our root blue Windkeeper tonight had a late work come up, so she should be back next it. Like, if we were just, like, dying in the first 5 seconds every single time, I'd feel like something's major. Yeah. Alright, it's gonna be a ready chick to go. Emily, you ready? Alright, they're all...
May this realm you tread be
Bash, bash, get away from bash. Up to you, away from the cage. Gotta be quicker when we say res. So the order the res will go in to avoid confusion moving forward is Lyric will always go first. If Lyric doesn't have it, then Gary will do it. If Gary doesn't have it, then Nim will do it. If Nim doesn't have it, then Jay will do it. Sorry, no. Nim doesn't have it. Bear will do it. If Bear doesn't have it. So, and we'll just go in that order. And if you don't have it, then just call one. Here we go. Got it. All right, we're all green. thing that I was experimenting with there is the tile with the burning puddle. For those that are running Prime, as soon as it goes down to 0, you can actually start running. The puddle's gonna drop wherever you stood. So that gives you precious seconds to get out and literally take no damage from it. So I'm gonna call it here because we're not gonna get a pull in a minute. But good work tonight. I think that yes, I agree. It would have been easier had we had a blue RK here for group bubbles and cultivates and all that stuff. Um, so I'll keep that in mind for future group makeups. And then tanks, I thought that y'all did a much better job tonight in controlling and managing the boss. And then, as we've discussed, if people can please be sure to bring delving hopes to this fight for next week. That way, we're not, landing in situations where people can't overcome that part of it. And then, um, any other thoughts or notes that people have? Those were just mine. Well, thank Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it does feel like it's a block because there would be some times that I was like a tile away from him and I wouldn't take any hits from it. So I don't think it's like a massive range that we have to be away from him, but it still requires that situational awareness of where he's standing to not run through him or, move away from him at least when he's doing his thing. So, mhm. Yeah, if we can clean up puddle drop, you guys remember, I don't know how many of you were around when we had Hidden Horde come out. That first boss, um, it took a bit for people to get used to running those puddles out of group. It's just the same thing. We just got to get used to running those. I think if we can say maybe not designate a specific corner because it just depends on where you are at, right? If you're on one side of the room, you don't want to run through the room to get to the designated corner and drop it halfway, right? So maybe a better strategy for us would be just to run it to the wall. Um, turn and run to the closest wall, closest corner, obviously not where the tank is, and just drop it there. But yeah, I saw some real improvement tonight. It's just, you know, we'll get it. Gonna take some practice, but we'll get it. Yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. We will try again next time. Good night.